across the boring, it's as familiar to Brummels as Covent Garden is to London. It's a magical place, and for a youngster, as I was at the time, it's hustle, it's bustle, it's traders, it's entertainers, the fire eater, the traditional man in chains, whose accomplice would wander around the crowd getting the collection out of your pockets before he escaped.
Well, right back in the late 80s, when the City Council was preceding the International Convention Centre, we saw the other land around it as being developed basically commercially, but very much as a people-attracting place, something that would have a mix of new activity complementing the convention centre. So it's great to see the life that's now in the place.
I remember when I was about 10 or 11, my older sister would go to town to meet her boyfriend outside the Odeon every Saturday night. I always wanted to go with her, but she wouldn't let me. These days, I often walk past the Odeon and see people waiting and meeting up, and wonder what they're saying to each other.
No matter where you go, these modern buildings all look the same, so it doesn't matter which city you're in. You could think you were in the other one, in another one the same. Whereas in the old days you knew when you were in Birmingham that the cooperative society stood out as a landmark on High Street.
When I was about 14, the only place in Birmingham where we could really sort of go out was to the ice rink, and it's just so exciting to go down there, to go down there and be with a crowd of people, and nobody seemed to care about what you were wearing or anything. It's just be there and just have fun and just run around the ice, and at the end everybody used to charge around the ice and try and be the last person on. It's just so exciting, it's so exciting, it's so exciting, it's so exciting.
Whatever you want, you'll be able to find it in Birmingham, like handrails and big steps, big blocks. Whatever you want, whatever you're into skating, it'll be in Birmingham because of the terrain, because of the way they designed the city. I mean, like some architect thinking like, oh, I'll build a really nice modern building with all nice banks with transitions in them and stuff. He doesn't know about it, you know what I mean? Suddenly, like when it gets built, everyone's like, wow, look at that, and suddenly it's like 50 skaters just sessioning it.
My favourite building in Birmingham was the old Central Library, which reminded me of the labyrinthine dungeons in Piranesi's views of Rome. The new Central Library reminds me of an upside-down Inca temple.
The symbolism relates to cosmology, the idea that every building is a microcosm of the universe, which was how architecture, especially sacred architecture, used to be seen. And so incorporated into the architecture are symbols of the sky, the earth, the sun, and so on, rendered in a rather stylized and abstracted form.
Johnny the Squeeze Box Ventura, that's me now. And I have a Squeeze Box bloke. People that floating about. Oh, Constantine from Tosh. It's like a Sunday in a bad day, because You get couples out with the kids and that, and they're just out for a little walk, you know. They ain't particularly going anywhere. But they're in an happy little mood and they're a bit tranquil and they don't mind throwing in.